without further ado, let us begin this reading with item number 033, classified as elucid. 033 appears as a field of complex mathematical symbols ranging from simple, layman identifiable representations to those only interpretable by highly trained mathematicians. The sum of the symbols is equal to a previously unknown integer, designated theta prime by Professor Hutchinson, of intermediate value between two unidentified numbers. As all modern mathematical calculations are performed lacking the knowledge or use of 033, its introduction into any system organized without it begins eroding the numerical and eventually structural integrity of said system. The effect extends to 033's transfer to any paper-like surface not possessing 033 safe dimensions, or any computing or recording device it is input into. If inscribed on any other material, 033 fades into unintelligibility in precisely 2,560 seconds. In addition, 033 has shown an ability to leap from an 033 safe material to a manufactured or electronic material, which it can destabilize in at least one instance, requiring the institution of a 30-meter safe distance for electronic devices and paper-like products without safe dimensions. There is currently no 033 safe specifications for electronic storage. A number of operational research projects involving this SCP are dedicated to finding such a method for electronic storage. Other operational research projects are dedicated to the application of 033 as a neutralizing factor for potentially hostile machine logic-based SCP objects. Clarifying commentary from Professor Hutchinson follows for non-specialist staff in document 033-A, along with document -A, another document reviewing test results has been put in this file. of Professor Hutchinson after first observation. This transcript has been edited for clarity. These are in Professor Hutchinson's own words. Every school child knows that 2 plus 2 is 4. The solid mathematical certainty of numerical order and value is the basis for all logic-based systems. We know that after 2 comes 3, and after 3 comes 4. What this formula proves is that we missed a number somewhere. Imagine if all our technology was based on the belief that after 4 came 6. We simply didn't know or conceive of 5. That is, in essence, what this formula proves. We missed a number. I can't tell you why the handcrafted vellum works best. I can only surmise that it displaces mathematical predictability in 2 ways. 1, the irregularity of the crafting process due to human error serves to eliminate any traces of regularity that would be found in a machine-created product. 2, the irregular borders seem to confuse it somehow, as if it gets locked up looking for a pattern to identify and use as an escape hatch. I'll tell you this, though. I don't think it should be left on anything longer than a few days. It will find a pattern eventually. I don't think it destroys anything. I think it tries integrating itself into our system, and our system can't hold it. It's like trying to cram another book into a full bookshelf. If you get a hammer, you can get it in there, but the whole shelf bursts eventually. If it gets out into the internet, we will potentially experience a full IT infrastructure collapse within hours. The next document lists test results at different second intervals. 033 inscribed onto a single sheet of standard 8.5 by 11 inch manufactured white copy paper, hereafter expressed as X1. A second sheet of identical paper, X2, is placed 30 centimeters away. After 80 seconds, symbols consistent with the content of 033 begin appearing on X2. X1 is unchanged. After 160 seconds, full content of 033's formulae appear on the surface of X2. X1 is unchanged. 320 seconds. X1 and substance, still filling an 8.5 by 11-inch flat plate. Symbols unintelligible. After 2,560 seconds, X2 is no longer visible at all. Liquid part appears to have evaporated, and the pulp-like substance apparently sublimated. With these two documents finished, we move to the final piece, the special containment procedures. 033 should be inscribed on any single sheet of irregularly shaped and handcrafted paper, canvas, or vellum when not involved in active observation or study. The dimensions of the paper-like product should have no parallel borders, no right angles, and no sides length should be equal to any other 033 safe dimensions. When contained in this manner, the paper-like product should be secured in a locked, non-combination storage vault, at least 30 meters from any computing or recording device. Logs for checkout or check-in of 033 should be filled out at the minimum safe distance of 30 meters to avoid possible contamination of the paper product or electronic device the log is kept in. When removed for study, 033 can be copied to a white chalkboard with 033 safe dimensions by Class D staff. Upon transfer to the white chalkboard, the paper-like product that had previously contained 033 should be incinerated. Observation and study should take place in a secured conference room, at least 30 meters away from any computing or recording device for the maximum 2,560-second viewing window. All observations or notes should be made on 033 safe materials. Under no circumstances should any notes regarding 033 leave the storage facility or be input into a computing or recording device. At precisely 2,000 seconds of viewing, research must stop and 033 should be transferred to a new, safe paper-like product and returned to storage by Class D staff. The white chalkboard utilized in research must be incinerated as soon as possible. After the transfer is complete, 160 seconds. Whether 033 safe procedures halt or merely slow the deleterious effects of 033 is unknown. It is theorized the irregular borders and handcrafting by mathematically unpredictable humans somehow disrupt the logic which allows 033 to function. And with that, we have come to the end of the 033 file. And we move on to the second file of this audio. Item number SCP-034, classified as safe. 034 is a primitive knife constructed out of pure obsidian. Tests reveal that 034 is approximately 1,000 years old. Despite its crude method of construction and age, the knife is still incredibly sharp and requires no maintenance to retain its edge. Expert analysis hypothesizes that 034 may be of South American origin and that it may have been used in Native American rituals. Several accounts from Spanish conquistadors exploring the region support this hypothesis, with detailed writings on how priests would flay their victims alive with similar knives and wear their skin as a tribute to their gods. 034 has the ability to allow its bearer to take on the appearance of another individual. If the object is used to cut a piece of flesh from a living individual, and that piece of flesh is placed against the skin of another individual, the second individual would take on not only the appearance, but all physical characteristics of the first individual. Testing has shown that the minimum amount of skin required can be as little as 1 square centimeter. However, testing has also revealed that the amount of time the transformation lasts is directly proportional to the amount of flesh used. The ratio of time that transformation lasts to flesh used has been measured at approximately 1 hour for every square centimeter used. Once the time limit has passed, the affected individual will revert to their original form. Analysis of 034's ability shows that its method of mimicking another individual is nearly flawless. Not only does 034 change its bearer's physical appearance, eyesight, strength, physical medical conditions, and even DNA. The only physical trait that are not carried over in the transformation process are wounds caused by 034 itself. Subjects still retain their original personality and memories while transformed, even though the process is nearly instantaneous, taking only a few seconds. Human test subjects have described the transformation process as extremely painful. Subjects also may suffer psychological trauma depending on the extent of their physical transformation. Side effects are especially serious if the subject takes on the appearance of a person with differing gender or with wildly different physical attributes. However, in order to function properly, the individuals who have their flesh cut off by 034 must still be biologically alive to maintain the transformation. Should the individual whose identity has been stolen expire, the effect immediately wears off. Further details may be found in Lab Report 034-A. It is also noted that 034 only appears to work on human subjects. This object came into Foundation possession when an imposter disguised as a certain doctor attempted to infiltrate a certain site. The imposter was apprehended when authorities discovered the real doctor tied up in his home, with a large portion of his right arm skinned. Further details have been filed in a report. We will now go over Lab Report 034-A, listing 9 tests that have been done to test 034's capabilities. Test 1. Sample taken from deceased human cadaver and applied to subject D. There is no observable effect. Test 2. A sample taken from subject 1 and applied to subject 2. Subject 2 successfully mimics subject 1's appearance. Upon termination of subject 1, subject 2 immediately reverts back to original form. Test number 3. Sample taken from subject 1 while under a medically induced coma and applied to subject 2. Subject 2 successfully mimics subject 1's appearance and manages to maintain the transformation and consciousness. Test 4. Sample taken from a brain-dead medical patient who suffered a massive brain hemorrhage and applied to subject 1. Subject 1 successfully mimics the patient's appearance, but immediately loses consciousness upon transformation. Subject 1 does not regain consciousness until the transformation period expires. Subject 1 retains no memory of the event. Test number 5. Sample taken from Subject 1, who suffered a broken arm due to a confrontation with security staff. Subject 2 successfully mimics Subject 1's appearance, including the broken arm. Subject 2's broken arm is remended when the transformation period expires. Test 6. Sample taken from a terminally ill medical patient and applied to Subject 1. The patient's terminal illness was caused by an inherent genetic defect. Subject 1 successfully mimics the patient's appearance, as well as the patient's illness. Both the terminally ill patient and Subject 1 expire at the same time, after which Subject 1 reverts back to original form. Test 7. Sample taken from a chimpanzee and applied to Subject 1. Subject 1 experiences rapid growth of hair across their entire body. There are otherwise no other significant physical or psychological changes. Body hair disappears when the transformation period expires. Test 8. Sample taken from an Atlantic salmon and applied to Subject 1. There is no observable effect. Test number 9. Under 05 authorization, a sample is taken from a certain SCP and applied to Subject 1. Subject 1 exhibits extremely adverse reaction upon transformation, resulting in significant damage to testing environment, multiple injuries among test and security staff, and the death of Subject 1. Testing of anomalous humanoids with 034 is suspended indefinitely. Also recorded on this file is the post-interrogation report for the imposter who tried to infiltrate the site. The report is the findings written down by the agent in charge. As per standard operating procedure, we first attempted to interrogate the prisoner via non-violent and non-invasive means, prisoner was not acting under any official capacity from any government agency. The prisoner obtained 034 and instructions on its operation from an unknown benefactor. The prisoner was given very specific instructions to infiltrate the site and maintain his position until further notice. The prisoner had enough samples of the doctor to stay within the site for many days. Regrettably, the prisoner did not survive interrogation. And now, to conclude this audio, we will look at the brief special containment procedures in place for this object. 034 is to be kept in a secure room with access granted only to level 4 personnel. 034 itself will be kept in a locked case that is under 24-hour surveillance. When not in lab conditions, 034's protective sheath cannot be removed under any circumstances. Any personnel in contact with 034 must be placed under a 24-hour observation period until their identities can be confirmed. And with that, we come to the end of another audio. Please leave a like and feedback if you enjoyed. And I hope to see